In Houston, joy and jubilation. Our astronauts are in fine shape. Here at our studios, it just so happens that we have the father of the U.S. space program, Walter von Red. We'd like to ask you, now that we have you with us, what the recent announced cutbacks will mean to you, sir.
Well, actually, I don't know if I'm being cut back or not. I haven't been to work for several days. But the space program is very important to me.
How is that, sir?
Well, all my life.
Important to the United States or important to you personally?
More important to me personally, I think, because all my life I have been a roomer.
A what?
And a roomer.
A roomer?
Yeah, and if I don't have the space, you see. But actually, I don't know. I think that we are going in the
roamer. A roamer.
Roamer.
I see.
What's the matter? You don't speak English? Anyway, serious about this space program. I think it is a wonderful thing, and...
Well, more specifically now, how is this affecting your department, the cutback financially?
Well, it's going to mean a whole new lot of things because we have to sell some of the furniture. You see, now we are working on the floor a lot. And,
working on the floor?
We launch a lot of programs from the floor now, and because we ain't got no desks left up there, and you know.
Well, is it true now? We've heard a rumor of late that the space program has been conducting Sunday flea market sales.
No, that's not true.
Not true.
What we done was we raffled off a few things, you know. We raffled off a few rockets, and one of them went to the ceiling and up to the other place.
Did you give him a discount on that?
It's a real problem because you see it come up during a meeting in the boardroom there, and he didn't like it much, Richard, and so that just cost us a little problem. But we don't have no fleas in the place. No, we got it fumigated. We had a cootie once.
A what?
A cootie. But
cootie.
Then we got good relations with China, and we had to get rid of it.
Well, what's it like to be head of a giant department like the space program?
I'm on per diem. Oh, excuse me. It's a wonderful. I wish that all I can say is, you know, since we lost, it's good to have a job. But I took anything I could get.
Well, I guess it was some thrill for you to be at the control center when the first man stepped foot on the moon.
Oh, it was tremendous to be in the control center when that happened, because I remember I was pushing buttons, you see, all the time.
Pushing buttons?
Yes, and it was just a tremendous thrill for me to watch this man land on the moon. You know, we take the first step on the moon. I did.
Do you recall?
It's around, you know, up there. I didn't know the color was there.
Do you recall what the man's the first statement was when the man stepped on the moon?
Yes, I got a hole in my shoe. There's a lock, and it was a...
That of course didn't get out to the nation.
No, that wasn't what they said. He said, you know, he said something about one step, small step for man, and a giant step for mankind. He didn't say that. No,
that wasn't right.
No,
you probably wrote that in.
No, it
later.
was a poor translator.
I see.
Yeah, they got a German to translate it who hadn't given up yet, and it was a bad thing, actually.
Well, how long have you've been on the space program now for many years?
Oh, I've been spacey all my life, I think. My mother said, well, anyway.
How did you first become interested in space travel and spaceships and rockets?
I got interested in space, I guess, was first, I don't know how many years ago it was, I was interested in space. Excuse me, sometimes I make a mistake and speak English.
So anyway, you came, after the war, of course, came to the United States to head up the United States program. There are rumors about that, too, that you were actually kidnapped.
Oh, no, that wasn't true, no.
Well, how did the United States government manage to persuade you to come over to our space program?
Well, at the trial, they said if I come over, it would be all right. So actually, I made a deal with them, you see. I sacrificed all my knowledge and my intelligence and wit in order to live a little. And because they had the chair warm and everything from the other fella. And I'm a fella never liked to sit down much. I'm always active, kind of.
I see. So you did accept the gracious wishes of the United States to come over to head up the space program. And I suppose starting from scratch, of course, the United States wasn't into space too much at that time.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't too bad over here. We didn't have... You see, the Germans sent up the rockets was the first thing in the space that I can remember. And I don't know, we didn't have much over here because they didn't think it was necessary to have it. Oh, I'm losing my wallet. That's $1.50 right there. How much a mark's worth? Anyway. Seriously, we didn't have much space program. I come over here and changed the whole thing, you see. And we lost a lot of folks at first, but...
Well, what was the idea of moving the command post to Houston?
The earthquake was coming in, and we had to get out while we could. There was a tremor. And we had to move. You see, when the land was rumbling, at first I thought it was a heart murmur, but it wasn't. But so what we done was we had to move it to keep the earth from breaking up and, ruining everything.
It wasn't true that Texas had some money in the kitty for you personally.
Oh no, that was they don't want to secede anymore. They offered me the job out there as Emperor of Texas, but I wouldn't take it.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Walter Von Red, for dropping by our studios. I know you want to get back to Houston. I know you have many important things to do there. But as you leave, I would like to play for you a song which I'm sure that will bring back old memories for you.
Racing with the moon, high up in the midnight blue. Like the moon, it's lost from view.
Somewhere there's music from faith to June. Somewhere there's heaven high below.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
Buy up, buy up. Don't let the stars get in your eyes, don't let the moon break your heart. Love blooms at night. The ghost riders in the sky.